I know that she thought that I thought that she thought that I thought that I forgot that she dropped that weak ass podcast. She said, I got to get my followers up. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay the Thornton Township supervisor and the Dolton mayor any longer. Yeah. She thought that we forgot about her. We ain't forget. We did not forget. She skipped out on a meeting about this whole sexual assault case. But before she skipped out on a meeting, remember that whole law where she was trying to raise taxes on the people over there in Illinois, on the people over there in Dolton, and the people in Thornton Township supervisors? Remember when she was trying to raise taxes and then she labeled it as mental health? Well, that didn't quite go the way that she thought it was going to go first.
One issue that represents a relatively small group of people in the south suburbs is a tax to support new mental health services to be offered by Thornton Township. It would have added about $42 to a $100,000 home. Not too controversial, right? But it is in this case because Township Supervisor Tiffany Henyard has faced an onslaught of criticism after our reporting
she said
on
she
her
was
lavish
gonna win?
spending on first-class travel, meals at high-end restaurants, and claims that she retaliates against her critics. In fact, this tax that was on the ballot to support mental health services, 11 of 17 South suburban mayors came out against it. They essentially said, vote no, we don't trust what Tiffany Henyard will do with the money.
Okay, and apparently people
don't trust
because
her.
look at this. This is the result tonight from that. 38% of the people voted yes, but the 62%, that's what counts, voting no, saying they do not support that referendum for.
What? Okay, so look, here's my question. Okay, I know that it didn't pass. I know that people say that they don't trust her. But why is there such a low voter turnout rate? Y'all don't care about what's happening? Do we care over here in Detroit and Chicago and Louisiana and LA and Alabama and New York and Florida and Atlanta and Pennsylvania and North Carolina and all of my people? Are we the ones that care more about what's going on? I mean, man, I'm about a year away from having more people in my live stream than voted for this whole referendum. So we know that failed because the people don't trust you, and so integrity matters, all right? So since that failed, then the people over there in Dolton said, listen, we still ain't forgot. We ain't forgot. Shout out to DJ Ace that said, we ain't forgot. We want to hold you accountable. And the mayor was expected to actually show up to the meeting where the trustees was addressing an investigation into the Las Vegas trip. But she never showed up.
Tonight in South Suburban Dolton, residents got the chance to address the controversy surrounding embattled Mayor Tiffany Henyard. Complaints include sexual harassment, retaliation and discrimination, and a controversial trip to Las Vegas last May. NBC5's Regina Waldrop was at tonight's meeting in Dolton.
A concerned community seeking answers.
I know you're going to ask for an investigation. I'm hoping that means the administration will have nothing to do with it.
Mayor Tiffany Henyard was absent from this special Dolton Village Board meeting. She and a village trustee who is not named are at the center of an investigation by the Illinois Department of Human Rights. The probe is focused on what allegedly happened on an economic development trip to Las Vegas last May. Henyard's former assistant who filed this complaint claims she was sexually assaulted by an unnamed Dolton trustee on that trip. We're not naming the woman because NBC5 does not name people who possibly were a victim of a sexual assault. In a statement, the village told NBC5 it conducted a thorough investigation into these allegations led by an independent third-party company. The statement goes on to say this is nothing more than a disgruntled village employee trying to make off with the taxpayers' hard-earned dollars.
Y'all was, ma'am, she's alleging that y'all was partying in Vegas. What are you talking about?
Trustee Jason House says the village board knew nothing about that investigation and are now asking for their own independent investigation into what happened on that trip to Vegas.
Yeah, why would they trust her to do her own investigation on herself and to hire her own third-party investigator? Who is these people? Harpo, who is these people?
Also seeking direction to ask our attorney to find an independent body that has subpoena authority to conduct an investigation, so that way we know it's independent, it's thorough. We really feel like this puts the village at complete jeopardy because this trip, this was a village
Thank you
paid
for the
for a
super
trip.
chat.
And when it comes to finances, trustees who were here tonight say they recently won a court case getting the clerk's name back on the village bank account. They say it had been improperly removed. The next Dolton Village Board meeting is...
Wait. You telling me she ain't 25-0? So wait a minute. They just won a court case to get the name of whoever it is back on a bank account so that they can be able to properly monitor what the spending is going on. That I guess the village of Dolton or Tiffany Henyard or whomever it is in charge allegedly removed from the bank account so that they can do things without any kind of visibility whatsoever. So you telling me she ain't 100% winning? Oh my gosh, this lady is crazy.
The village of Dolton's mayor and her allies have been under scrutiny for questionable spending and mounting bills.
And as those discussions go on, community members joined tonight at a special board meeting. WGN's Courtney Spinelli is joining us from the Dolton Park District with more from the meeting. Courtney.
Ray and Jenna, good evening. Board of Trustees members in attendance tonight discussed several agenda items. Those include the reportedly dire financial state of the village, as well as new allegations into alleged sexual misconduct by a trustee.
So we're trying to create normalcy even throughout challenging times.
Look at that. Look at that good stand-up guy right there. Married man, strong jawline, God-fearing, executive. Look at this. He should have been the one that was in the position, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. God works in mysterious ways, though.
A canceled regular board meeting forcing some trustees to call a special board meeting Thursday. Financial concerns once again at the forefront.
I just want to.
It's only one trustee that's missing. It's only one trustee that's missing. Hayden, that trustee just so happened to have an afro. I don't be trusting people with these with these old school afros. Hayden.
Everyone, we are in bad shape.
In February, the board approved a resolution calling for an investigation into Henyard and her spending of village funds, something vetoed by the mayor weeks later and tabled for a later time. The mayor facing claims she misused village funds, improperly appointed employees, spent money on unapproved services, and withheld financial records from the Board of Trustees.
We're in March of 2024. We have no idea how much debt we're really in.
Man, that's
Some
crazy.
trustees begging the state to step in and help.
Who's going to save us? Somebody has to save.
Time Dog is on the way.
Also on the agenda Thursday, discussion of an alleged incident that happened on a taxpayer-funded trip to Vegas. A pair of complaints filed with the Illinois Department of Human Rights accuse a Dolton trustee of sexual misconduct on a village employee. It came up during Thursday's meeting.
There are terrible allegations that many people are aware of.
The board Thursday asking for information on any independent investigations into the claims, including any findings. The accused trustee previously telling WGN Investigates he denies the allegations and says he was just trying to help a colleague, while the village also denies claims it retaliated against the former Henyard aide and a police officer after reporting the possible sexual misconduct.
As at this moment, I'm left to believe that no investigation really occurred, which I think is very frightening and dangerous.
He absolutely wasn't.
Some community members echoing concerns over the allegations, with several calling on the unnamed trustee to step aside during any potential investigation.
And I do not, and I hope the rest of you agree with me, do not want him sitting there representing me or my village. Thank you.
Now, we are not identifying the accused trustee because no charges have been filed against him. As for the resolution calling for an investigation into Mayor Tiffany Henyard, something she vetoed at a regular board meeting several weeks ago, we do know that trustees plan to put that back on the table and plan to override her veto at the next regular board meeting. Reporting live.
So Tiffany continues to be the Teflon Tiff. That's what she thinks she is. It's all gonna come crashing down. Tiff, you're breaking my heart, baby. You're breaking my heart, baby.